Hey, this is BB. I'm here with my dog Ruby. This is Dream Daddy. Um, we're interrupting this conversation and getting to talk with our boy, um, Craig. Talk to Craig. Hey, buddy. Yep, we're doing this. The new place is perfect. Right. He appreciates positivity, doesn't he? Here we go. We're just zipping on through it. It's really fun to watch this go in fast motion, like how the characters pop in and out, kind of frenetically. All right, Robert and Brian. This is such a different way of looking at these guys now, isn't it? We've got Brian, whose clutches we cannot escape, and Robert, who we initially didn't like at all, but who's a darling now. All right, they're chatting us up. I mean, you can go over this in the first episode to get all in the same dialogue, but with the different connotation if that's really your jam. I don't want to waste y'all's time by talking through dialogue we've already seen. So, that's where we're at. Boy, this is really going. A guy just screamed outside. He's just doing a dramatic dude scream. We're fine. Oh, that was a lot. And we just keep going. We just keep going. Man, that's a lot of dialogue. Yeah, I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers with you. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. Okay. That was cute. I'm glad we got to say that one. We're going to try to choose a couple different dialogue options just to see what pops up. Apparently, there's a way to be a bad dad to Amanda and make her hate you. That sucks. Why would you ever do that? Say, work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. We're just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? See you later. Okay. Working on dad stuff. That's what we're doing. Okay, oh, we're gonna have this argument with her. We're gonna choose I was scared this time. You weren't responding and it was just like, oh no! Oh, this is so much worse than I have a right to be concerned. Oh god! What happened with her dad anyway? Oh no, it's just like when your dad died. Oh no, Noodles is crying. Oh, this was supposed to be like a nice turnaround. Oh yeah, geez. Amanda, I'm so sorry. Oh wow, I forget. I really appreciate, as I mentioned, that this character that you're playing is a fully realized character by their own right. And you're just kind of steering their direction more or less. You're not kind of deciding things for them as much as you are kind of like suggesting things that they would already do. And he has this whole backstory, right? He has his dad who was a shithead. He had a best friend in college who was like really goofy with, and like he obviously had this husband that he really, really loved who he lost. But he still has his daughter who he has this really close relationship with. And there's a lot of hidden parts that we're not seeing, like why they decided to move and like what Noodles does as a job. And some of his inner workings that way. But he has a full picture. And man, this is upsetting. Wow. He has much of a backstory as all the other characters do. You discover who Noodles is just as much as you discover who the dating options are, and I appreciate that. It's a solidly like depthy game for like a dating sim. Like you have these relationships with these characters who are like fully developed and not just like archetypes, though they first appear to be. So you can make kind of that snap judgment. I know I mentioned that at the beginning. Where like you're like, oh, okay, I'm prepared to talk to Goth Dad, but Goth Dad has a lot more layers than he appears to have. I'm a fan. I really dig this game a lot. But jeezy crazy, there does have as many problems as any other game would have. It's not unique in the problems that it has. So, and I've already complained at length about those because I love to complain. So, you really scared me. Please don't do that again. Yeah, just guilt her super hard after isn't this like an incident where she's had a tough conversation with one of her friends and she's really upset? Right. And that's why she was out so late, was she thought she was going to be with her friends and they turned on her. And we don't know that right now. We had that conversation with Hugo, too, where he's like, your kid is struggling. It's like, apparently it's not been days. Every time you wake up, it's a new day. It's like a couple days or a week at a time, which is not super clear. So things are, it's not that she went to school and immediately started failing because we moved. She went to school and was doing okay and then started failing because her friends were being mean to her. I definitely didn't sleep well. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Noodles, Team Noodles. Okay, so we don't even have to have a discussion that time because we both just say sorry. That's interesting. I love my daughter. Okay, there's mixed reviews on whether these questions matter. We're gonna go with some different ones that I also wanted to click anyway. So falling asleep watching the History Channel. Yes. Good thing to take with you. I still really feel a boat. I'm taking a boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms this time because we were really conflicted last time. What did you want to be when you grew up? I'm torn. I wanted to say salty boat captain. I also want to say president of space. President of space. What's your favorite movie genre? Rom-coms. Ideal date. I think we clicked puzzled last time, didn't we? I'm really embarrassed because I laughed at this the first time, and then after we finished this game, after all the dates we've had, those are my favorite dates. The emotional vulnerability dates. I am the cliche. I am the monster that I fear. But we never leave home without. Word jumbles, because apparently Noodles really fucking loves his word jumbles. We didn't know that. Okay. I spent a lot of time thinking about... I want to pick how proud I am of my child. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Yep. Alright, now we're getting into the meat of it. The nitty gritty.
You've got dads.
Alright, so... Right now, we're hitting up Craig. We're on Craig's path here. And what we'll do is once we hit 2 dates, we'll pause, hit everybody else up for their 2 dates, and then at the end we'll wrap it all up with everybody's finales. Maybe? I'll reflect on that. We may just do one story arc at a time, one person at a time. It depends on what I'm feeling. We may do a mix of both. I don't know, my own life. Let's message our bud. Why do I have Hugo's up? I want Craig's up. On my cheat sheet here. I hope you guys appreciate that I admit to my fucking cheating. Like, I want to do good. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Oh, can we not fast forward through chatting on the... Okay. We just gotta sit through this action. Alright. Oh, God, I have a pop-up. I have to restart this whole fucking web browser because of these stupid fucking pop-ups. Why does the Google app not block pop-ups? Oh, God, this is the crying part. Oh, no, sweetheart. I love you, but it's so distressing every time. Are you sure if there's, okay, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. That's so much better than you need to tell me what's actually wrong, which I think is what I clicked last time. It's difficult to tell sometimes what the tone is going to be from the shortened up version that you click on, but I mean, that's the trouble with any game that you click a dialogue option and it's foreshortened like that. That's what I appreciate about Dragon Age Origins, was you knew exactly what shit you were going to say. Yep, I'll stop badgering about it.
Oh, no.
I think that it had some different dialogue, so I apologize. As I said, we're not really invested in details here. I don't see Craig, so when do kids start crying? Right, she has her issues with softball. Okay, definitely not that. Hey, it's my boy! I'm having genuine anxiety. Maybe I'm just too gay for this, but like the shirtless Craig that we're gonna run into in the 3rd date, I'm very genuinely concerned. Oh man. We can't think about that right now. We just gotta think about our buddy as a buddy.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Yeah, I was thinking about this. What was I saying? Right, we didn't pursue him last time because he said he wasn't interested. But I'm genuinely curious now, just to see what that looks like. and to see whether or not he's actually not interested and he's just saying that, or if he's just not interested in desperate women throwing themselves at him versus someone he has a deep emotional friendship connection with already. Alright, he's taking care of that girl who fell down because he's a sweetheart and I love him. Batter on the other team knocks a foul ball. Here comes Amanda to save the day. She's my hero daughter. Thank you, baby girl. She caught it. Yes, she did. You did it, Amanda. Okay, we walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig. Craig, great work, man. Thanks, we've been working hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. Yep, I'm so proud of all my girls. Have you met Briar and Hazel? There they are. I forgot. That's really cute. I think that makes a handsome family. I don't know about you. I love blended families. I love full-on Brady Bunch shit where like you have parents from two different families and they're two different kids and like everybody gets along and like it's the same thing as like the found family trope where like people who take the time to dedicate themselves responsibly to watching after each other's emotions and like caring for each other and building a family unit will like it's the effort, it's the dedication of building a family and a relationship that comes through. And that's, I just really appreciate that. It's not that, oh, we have to get along because we're blood. It's like we get along because we make a concerted effort to love each other. I think love is as much of a choice as it is an emotion. And I think that's where a lot of people fall short when they think emotion is all that's going to carry them in a relationship without making the effort to, like, take care. Noodles, bro, I got a couple more things to clean up and then we can hang. Sounds good. I love that we're like, hey, bro, want to hang out, bro? Like, old friend from college, dude? Like, let's do it. And it's like, but let's bring our 4 daughters along. Oh, and then here's Janet.
Oh, man.
That jerk. Jerky Janet. My issue with Janet is not that she is a woman with desires and agency, but that she is pushy and doesn't respect his no, which, as you know, is one of my pet peeves. If someone says no and they think they're playing a coy game or whatever, sucks to be them. They're going to lose out because no means no. Thirsty's Pizza. Yep, we're going to Thirsty's Pizza. Awesome. Okay. We're just blazing through this. Pizzacos fucking make me nauseous still to this day. I'm eating a ham and cheese sandwich on a pretzel bun. I've never had a pretzel bun. It does taste exactly like pretzels. So how did they do that? What is this wizardry? What is that? How do they do that? I'm genuinely like, like actually confused. It tastes good, and yet not quite what I was hoping for. But I only got a 4-pack, so I'll get through them pretty quickly. Give me a piece of that.
Hey.
Can you imagine her being stuck between these two fucking chuckleheads? Oh god. Their stupid dad jokes and our meathead like college background and like oh god. I think we could probably this is my guess, right? Of course we become more fit to appeal to Craig along the road with this game. And we see that right with both of our dates involve sports. But what was I saying?
Oh.
I'm still clicking through these so that you have the chance to at least read them in case I fuck up. But I was gonna say, so Craig makes us a little bit more healthier and active and conscientious in that regard. But oh, here's our first choice, isn't it? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter what we pick. Is that right? Oh. Hold tight. I'm looking this up. But I was going to say, Jesus, I cannot get to my point that I was going to make. My point I was going to make is that we will probably take Craig out of the intense, like, stupid, cultish diet culture that he's stuck in and make him a little bit more even keel and, like, let him eat a goddamn brownie once. Have one brownie, Craig. It's okay. Alright. Okay, so no. It doesn't matter what we say here. So I'm going to create a diversion this time to see what's different. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. We watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night. What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudge Amanda for support.